Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, my friends. Do you know my first guest from movies like Selma and television shows including Silo and Lawmen, Bass Reeves? He now stars in and executive produces the new Apple TV Plus series, Government Cheese. Please welcome back to The Late Show, David Oyelowo. Love the sparkles.
Thank you. Thank
Fantastic.
you. Just for you. Just
nice
for you.
to see you again.
Nice to see you too. Yeah, last time I saw you, you were shaking your tail feather at Gayle King's birthday party.
Yes. Yes. We're not to be two like fancy guys who know fancy people. But we're two fancy guys who know fancy people. We were at Gayle's party.
Yes.
Very good party, by the way.
Yeah, very, very good. You were a very exuberant dancer, I noticed.
Well, when you're dancing with Oprah,
True.
You have to put on a display like you're on planet Earth and you're a bird.
You
know,
certainly did.
You got to do
You
this
certainly
stuff.
did. It was great. It was great.
Yeah. Did you dance at all when you were out there?
I did dance. I danced till I got quite sweaty. It was after you left. It got really loose after you left.
Yes. Yeah. Sure. Well, I primed the pump, and everybody goes, I got to go represent.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, many people got to know you for the first time when you played Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh, yes.
In the film Selma. Thank you. Last month in March marked the 60th anniversary of the Selma marches, and you went back down.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you are.
We did. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
What was that like for you? And here you are. This is Martin Luther King's son, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Martin King III. It was bittersweet, to be honest. It was 10 years ago since we shot the film. Obviously, a seminal moment in my life, a film I'm incredibly proud of. But when we shot the film there 10 years ago, the city, or the town, I should say, of Selma was in a pretty bad state. And going back, it was way worse.
Oh, really?
And one of the things that really broke my heart was the state of the Voting Rights Museum, which was completely dilapidated, covered in fencing, and for sale. It felt symbolic of certain things that we're dealing with. But yeah, that was quite saddening. Yeah.
So, have you ever talked with Martin Luther King's son about playing King?
Well, I talked to him before I was going to play his father, of course, filled with trepidation about that fact. I had a really extraordinary moment when we went, because we flew into Atlanta. We got on a bus together to go to Selma, and I didn't realize they were going to do this, but they played the film on the bus on the way to Selma. Yeah, that was super surreal, driving to Selma with the son of the guy I played, watching the film Selma. But it was incredibly moving, a full circle moment for me.
Well, I understand we have a clip. This must be that moment right there. This is you sitting with Martin Luther King's son. That must have been extraordinary. What do you do with those feelings?
Yeah, it's just a full circle moment for me. So that's why I say it was bitter and sweet. You know, being on the Edmund Pettus Bridge, again, with all of those memories, but it's still called the Edmund Pettus Bridge. Edmund Pettus was one of the founders of the Ku Klux Klan. You know, it should be called the John Lewis Bridge, in my opinion.
We have to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more David Oyelowo, everybody.